Kia ora, a good strong southwesterly across most of the country today. Strongest winds down in the far south. We've seen gusts of 118 kilometres an hour down towards Southwest Cape, that far southern tip of Stewart Island. We've got more strong winds as we head through the rest of today for Tuesday and even through in towards the early hours of Wednesday morning as well. You can see on the satellite chart a fair bit of cloud out towards the west of the country and some showers pushing through there, but some clearer skies out towards the east. But we are still going to find some stronger winds. This pressure chart shows those lines of equal pressure, the white lines, the ice bars, clustered together. A good indication of some strengthening winds, and more so if we put those wind speeds on, you can see those areas are likely to see the strongest winds, particularly down that far southeastern corner of the country, Stewart Island, around Southland, Dunedin, North Otago and Clutha. Some of the strongest winds for you, but also some stronger winds through parts of, say, Nelson and Marlborough, up in towards parts of, say, Taihape, Taupo, and even towards the Bay of Plenty and the Coromandel as well. So we have got a selection of severe wind watches and warnings in place. That warning, though, down in the far south and east as we head through the rest of today for Tuesday and through in towards Wednesday as well. Let's start off with those warnings down in the far south. You can see this warning is for those areas of Clutha, Dunedin and North Otago right the way through till 9 a.m. on Wednesday. Now those winds will ease for a time later today but pick back up again as we head through the nighttime Tuesday in towards Wednesday. Gale west or southwesterlies, perhaps even severe gale in the most exposed areas with gusts of 120 kilometres per hour. And as I said, those winds perhaps easing for a time, but then reinvigorating as we head through the night time tonight. So a rather blustery story. The strongest winds are likely in those exposed areas around the coast out towards the Otago Peninsula as well. We've also got a severe wind watch for those areas of Stewart Island and in towards parts of south and to the east of Ribbonsdale. But I think we are going to find those winds ease off as we head through towards the afternoon today. Heading northwards up towards those northern parts of the South Island, we have a watch for the area of the Tasman district, including Nelson City, and also a watch for Marlborough south of, say, Blenheim. Again, gale west or southwest, perhaps severe gale in the most exposed areas, gusts 90 to 100 kilometres an hour, not out of the question. And those watches, extend right the way through to around about 6 p.m. for those areas in the eastern side and 8 p.m. up towards the Tasman district as well. Not just the South Island seeing those stronger winds, some rather blustery conditions up across the North Island as well. Watches from, say, the Coromandel right the way down towards those southern parts of Hawke's Bay. We're seeing those winds in places like Taupo, Taihape, right the way through towards those southern parts of Hawke's Bay until around 9 a.m. on Wednesday morning. And those winds up in the western part of the Bay of Plenty, west of Whakatane, right the way through towards the Coromandel. And they'll start from around about 3 p.m. today, or the watch starts from about 3 p.m. today through into the early hours of Wednesday morning. Again, same sort of idea, west or southwesterly winds, gale force generally, but perhaps even severe gale in the most exposed areas and gusts 90 to 100 kilometres an hour. So rather a blustery story. As we head in towards the next few days, you can see those white lines open up, an indication that the winds are still going to ease off, and so we are going to find, as we head through Wednesday and through towards Thursday, generally some calmer, quieter days in store, but at least for Wednesday, we'll start with those stronger winds still around that southeastern corner. And you can find all the latest on those severe weather watches and warnings on the Met Service website, so head along to metservice.com.